Hello everyone, this is Suzanne at God Crochet and Chatter. Today is Tuesday the 15th. This month is just zipping by. I know we're making preparations for Thanksgiving. And at Thanksgiving we're going to talk about what we're going to do at Christmas time. And it's just a lot of fun. And I'm hoping we hear that my granddaughter is going to have another baby. They are trying, so we're expecting hopefully at Thanksgiving or Christmas we might get the news. All right, today I got my new All God's Creature Daily Devotion for Animal Lovers 2023. There's a book out called All Creatures, Great and Small, the Lord God Loves Them All. Very good books. So I thought today I picked one to read as a devotional today. And then I have some news to share with you afterwards. Now, tomorrow we will be starting our chapter study of Ephesians. We're going to take the book of Ephesians and we're going to go through it chapter by chapter. And we are going to discuss each chapter and get the full meaning from it as much as we can. So your homework is read Ephesians chapter 1. So this week it's going to be Wednesday and Friday. I'm doing them Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And so tomorrow, Ephesians chapter 1. On Friday, Ephesians chapter 2. And then on Monday, I'll give you the reading assignment for next week. I think this will help us even grow more and more. I'm so thankful for the response I got from all of you. You seem to thoroughly enjoy going through the overview of the Bible that we did. We made it through, and we are having a special giveaway for that. If you didn't see that video, all the people that strived to go through the whole book reviews with me, you finished them. If you're still catching up, you're eligible to end the giveaway. And the giveaway, I believe I said you could pick out a devotional book of your choice on Amazon. I'll have to check back in my notes so that I don't tell you something wrong. All right, Ron is still in the hospital. They're waiting for him to have one more bowel movement. I had to do some errands today. I went to my doctor's appointment, and then I had to my tires were like really low. He said it was because of the cold weather, so I had to get those pumped up, and my phone paired. And then I spent a good hour and a half at the hospital with Ron. I decided to come home because I'm extremely tired. I had to get up really early to go to my appointment. And I'll tell you all about that after the devotional. Let's get started, shall we? Yesterday, today, and forever. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Revelations 21:6. My sister runs a unique animal sanctuary that takes in injured or most unwanted animals of all kinds. Usually these animals come through other rescues, but one special animal came to her another way. After being out one morning, my sister returned to her farm to discover a pot-bellied pig waiting just outside her gate, along with food and a crate. No note, but clearly the pig had been someone's pet. Those tiny pigs running around in social media videos are adorable, but there's something they don't tell you about these cute little pigs. Those piglets grow up. And when I say grow up, I mean grow up. 200 pounds up. Clearly, this pig's owner hadn't expected this change and dumped poor Stella at Happy Haven, where I am pleased to report she now lives her best life. When I married my husband Joe 34 years ago, I had all these quintessential daydreams about us growing old together, holding hands and swinging on our front porch. What I didn't take into consideration was the many changes between then and now. Gray hair, a tummy pooch, a few wrinkles that have come with time. Life has thrown us quite a few loops over the years, but I'm pleased to be able to say we've come out better. Perhaps a little more ragged and worse for the wear, but on the other side, I love Joe more than ever. Just as life has meant growth for Stella, the pot-bellied pig, life has caused Joe and me to grow and change over the years. We not we may not be as cute and adorable as we once were, but our marriage was built on commitment with Christ at the center. When we experience bumps in the road, we don't abandon each other on the side of the road. We hold hands and work through it. Best of all, we depend on the one who never changes. He is the same today, tomorrow, and always. Lord, I thank you that I can always depend on you and you never change. You are my rock and my salvation in whom I trust. Yesterday, today, and forever. Now, again, I just got this book and I opened a page and my eyes fell on this devotional and I went, oh, that is so fitting for today. Let me tell you why. Ron and I have been married 10 years. We celebrated our 10 years, and there were certainly a lot of changes right after we first got married. I had neck surgery and back surgery. I had a bladder suspension. Ron had back surgery. He had problems with his kidneys. It was one thing after another. We run up like $14,000 in medical bills that we had to pay out of pocket for all that. And we were newlyweds, and wow, you can't say, I didn't sign up for this. Yeah, you kind of did when you said I do, for better, for worse, in sickness and in health. So we knew we were in it for the long haul, and that was not going to change. And last June, I had neck surgery, and I'm still kind of recovering from that. It's not as bad. But my knees have been really bothering me off and on, really bad the last like 4 or 5 months. I hurt constantly in my knee. My left knee is really bad. And so I went in and talked with the surgeon. And the first thing he said, did you see the results of your MRI? Well, that's never a good sign when they ask you that. And I said, well, yeah, there's a cyst in there and some leaking from the cyst, and that's kind of what I got from it. He said, you have bone-on-bone arthritis in there. He said, it is not going to get better. He said, now, you've tried shots before, and we went through with pain pills and stuff, and nothing is working. So he said the next step, of course, is I have to have knee surgery. Yeah, a knee replacement surgery. What do you do with that? Do I cry? Do I thank the Lord it's nothing more serious? When I went to the hospital, I laid in bed next to my husband, and we were talking, and I said, I have to have knee surgery, or knee replacement. He said, he just looked at me, and he hugged me. He said, aren't we just the pair? And I said, yes, indeed, we are the pair. So I know he's going to be with me. I think I'm going to have my daughter's friend. I think I'm going to have her come stay with me maybe a week or come every day. After the surgery, I'll be out the same day. It's going to be in January, I think the 13th. I've got a bunch of stuff to do in between now and then to preparing for surgery. I guess I have to have a CT scan done on December 7th, and that was like the ultimate deadline, because what they have to do is take a picture of your knee, and then they have to make the artificial knee according to what is in the picture. They have to send it off and have a mold made to replace your bad knee. And I asked the doctor, I said, okay, so on a pain scale, I says, how rough is it going to be recovery? He said, well, the first week's going to be kind of rough, but after that, people respond very well. And when I got on the elevator to leave, a man was on the elevator, and there were 2 other people with their blue packets for different surgeries. And the one man said he had knee surgery, and I said, how did it go? He said, fantastic, I can run now. He said, I have no pain in that knee. So that, encouraged me. So this devotion just fit in. Things grow, things change. How are you going to deal with that when they come upon you seemingly wave after wave after wave? You know, if it's not my gastritis or my diverticulitis throwing me in the hospital, or neck surgery. You know, now it's knee surgery. I'm going to be bionic woman when I get done. But it's all good, and I feel confident in my doctor, which is 90% of the cure, I think, having confidence in your doctor. And that man had the same doctor that's doing my surgery. But when I go for my CT scan, I have to go to Royal Oak, which is like 40 minutes from me, because everybody's booked up everywhere. Everybody's backed up. And I have to get up like at 3:30 in the morning. I got to be there like at 4:20 a.m. for a 5:20 CT scan, which takes about 45 minutes. So that's going to be a toughie. I have to go to bed at 7 o'clock the evening before. But it's all good, and I want to encourage you, whatever you're going through in life, whatever problems, health issues, financial issues, food issues, you know, clothing issues, you know, just barely scraping existence day by day, that God's got us. And we have to have faith over fear. I was wearing my sweat, and on the shirt it says faith over fear. And one of the doctors got on the elevator and he says, I really like that. I said, absolutely. If God, you know, faith over fear, we got to depend on God. And he was just kind of like all kind of excited. So we can be a witness with the clothes that we wear, and that's kind of cool. But anyway, I am going to take a break now. I'm going to enjoy some tea, and then I'm going to study up for chapter 1 of Ephesians tomorrow. So Lord willing, I'll be back on tomorrow with our first book study of Ephesians. I'm so excited. All right, take care. Bye-bye for now.